look at the windows on that beauty. Oh. Oh, I love being out on my bike. Oh, I bloody love it. It makes me so happy. Pretty. Pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, you can see the snow on the Alps as well. Yeah! Oh, I like the uppy-downiness around here. That's one thing that Munich doesn't have. It doesn't have hills. So you can't go whee all the way down the hill. Ken asked me on Twitter recently, Ken Haylock, I think it is. He's a long-time follower, long-time subscriber, long-time YouTube watcher and commentator. Thanks, Ken. Yeah, he asked me if I was able to speak now, because I'm not doing my previous job anymore, whether I'd be able to give any information on it, because he's curious as to what I did before. And yeah, I can give you a little bit of information. I'm not going to go all out and say, you know, where I worked, what I did exactly. But I did used to work in a hospital. And yes, I was a highly trained person in a hospital. It took me a lot of years of training to get where I was. And after a while of doing that job, I realised that actually I wasn't enjoying it as much as I should be. If at all. Like, I had to give a lot of bad news to people. In the end, every person that comes into the room that you're seeing, you're thinking, oh shit, am I going to have to give bad news to you as well? Because you don't know at the start whether you're going to have to do that or not. You know at the end, or in the middle, or at some point during seeing them, you might have to give them bad news. And that made me anxious. Every time. So it was like the whole day, I was just anxious. Because it's horrible. It's horrible giving people bad news. I mean, sometimes I got to give good news as well, and that was lovely. But it really did not outweigh the amount of bad news. I mean, I've got some amazing memories of helping people, and yeah, that felt really, really good, helping people. But the bad news and the anxiety just completely outweighed that. And in the end, I just didn't enjoy it. And this sense of relief when I finished, and I was like, I don't have to do that anymore. My God, I feel like a new person. And yeah, that's when I knew that I shouldn't be doing that anymore. I should not go back to that job. Even though it was more money, money doesn't lead to happiness. In the end, no, I just didn't enjoy what I was doing at all. So I would rather be on less money and have a job that I enjoy, because in the long term, that's, you know, it's going to be better for your life, isn't it? It's going to be better for your health, if you're happy all the time. I mean, the only reason people do jobs is to get money so they can live. And they think that the more money you have, the happier you are. It's not true. It's not true at all. I mean, yeah, you need a little bit of money to be able to survive. But any more than that, I think money just creates problems. It creates more anxiety. The more money you have, the more money you spend. Maybe the more in debt you get because you get a massive house. It's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it at all. So if you're out there doing a job that you really do not enjoy, why are you doing this to yourself? Oh man. Oh man. This is what it's about. This is what life's about. Oh yeah, look at this one. Oh, it's a bit squiggly here. Squiggly, muddy, squiggly. Better slow down a bit. Oh yeah, there you go. Look, it's really. Yeah, you look at it and you go into it, don't you? Fucking hate that. Although my instinct was right back there, wasn't it? My instinct said, "Mud, slow the fuck down." More mud. Yeah. Well done, brain. I love you, brain. These trees look like zebras. And someone else also asked me, I think it was on a comment to a video, I think it's a lady subscriber that rides bikes and lives near here, which is really cool. I really want to meet her when we go out for a ride sometime. But she asked me, how do I ride so late on in the year, late on in the season, in leather still? And it's all to do with underlayers. Underwear. You've got to have the right underwear for the job. So I wear thermal layers and a windproof layer. I mean, it does make my leathers really tight on me, but I'm warm, I'm well protected. The only thing that I'm not protected for is rain. There he is, there's a 125, yes! Got them all. Phil and I rode through the Alps about 2 months ago. and we did dual vlogs, but they're on his channel. Yeah, so if you're interested in watching us ride together through the Alps talking about random stuff to each other, then yeah, go watch them. They are really funny. Second thank you. He didn't indicate, did he? Fool. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting some good thermal underwear. It doesn't have to be that expensive even. I think ours are just like polyester. They're not that expensive. Yeah, trousers and top, thermal layer. And then today I've only got on the top for the wind. Because my legs on my bike are actually pretty well protected from the wind, to be honest. My legs don't get that cold. And I'm wearing thermal socks. Thermal socks, very important for me. And the right gloves as well. I've got road gloves. They're really good. And I mean, they're waterproof. They've got leather on the palms. They've got a little bit of padding, but not so much that you can't move. And they're great for heated grips because you can really feel the heat from the grips. Because the palm isn't really padded. It's padded on the other side, on the finger side. The outside. Oh, is that a deep... What is that? Is that a tiger? Triumph tiger? Hi. Yeah, it is tiger. What? I think he thought it was green for him, but it was green for cars. What a weirdo. And then he was looking at his girlfriend like, why are you still standing there? And she was like, why are you walking? It's a bit of a shame that we're on faster roads and I can't really talk to you guys. Because you won't be able to hear very much. Can you see the Alps now? Can you see them? They're over there, look. TP! I want one. One of my vlogger friends from back home in the UK, she's called Reno. She makes really good videos actually, you should check them out. Some people think that she sounds a bit like me. Don't know. We came from the same area, so maybe. She put a video out a little while ago that she had seen this, I think it was an advert for a film, where people knew the date that they were going to die. Like all the dates were like released of when everyone was going to die. And then the world went a bit crazy with everyone doing exactly what they wanted to do and nothing else. But to be honest, if I knew the date that I was going to die, I don't think I would change very, very much. I don't know. If I had like 2 years left, it would make quite a big difference to if I only had 1 week. Like if you have 1 week, you'd just think, oh, fuck it. Whereas if you had 2 years, maybe you'd be a little bit more careful and maybe still work and stuff. It's an interesting thing to think about. Maybe you found out you had a week to live. So you're saying, oh yeah, I'll go and do all this crazy shit that I've always wanted to do. And then you end up dying on a bungee jump or something. Which would be quite ironic, wouldn't it? I really need to pop my ears, but they're not popping. For fuck's sake. I hate it when they do that. Yeah, maybe if I had like 2 years to live, I'd probably think, oh, fuck's sake, I haven't managed to have children yet. Who's gonna take over from being me when I'm gone? Where's my legacy? So maybe I'd have to pop out a couple of kids. But then I'd be leaving them alone, wouldn't I? I'd be dying and leaving them, and then that would make it really sad. Oh my god. Oh, don't cry. Emotions. Thinking about sad things makes me really sad sometimes. Maybe that's why I was didn't get along with my last job. I am quite an emotional person. I get teary at really little things, and it really pisses me off sometimes. When I get angry, I get teary. When I get really happy, I get teary. It's just bloody everything, bloody teary. I think it's part of being a woman, bloody women. I don't know, I guess I'm just one of those people that feels emotions quite easily, like relates to people quite easily. If there's someone that's really, really sad and they tell me why they're really sad, I feel really sad as well. I proper feel it right deep down inside, even though it's not my life. I'm sensitive. But it works the other way too. If someone else is really happy and they tell me why they're really happy, God, I feel really happy as well. I'm over the fucking moon for them, and that's lovely. Where was I going with this? I can't even remember now. Yeah, I don't think I can hide my emotions well either, but I do find it easy to read other people's emotions, which sometimes makes me really cautious around people. Yeah, emotions. It plays a big role in who I am, I think. Oh wow, hawks around today. I don't know what they are, but they look cool. There's this thing where you can do personality types. I can't remember the name of it right now, so I'm going to have to write that somewhere on the screen and give you a link so you can go and do it. But it gives you insights into your personality which you might not have realised and might help you in the future to think, oh yeah, that's why I think that way. And mine was TMFJ. So if you want a little insight into my personality, go look that up. Go look up TMFJ. I I think it's that, TMFJ. If you do the test yourself, maybe put in the comments if you think that would apply to you or not. Do you think it's right? Do you think it's completely wrong? Are there bits of it that's right, bit of it's the wrong? I find it really interesting, this personality stuff. I find it really interesting. Psychology I find really interesting. I did that at A level. But again, I wouldn't want to do that as a job, because you'd hear of all these fucking horrible stories that happen to people in life. Like child abuse and, oh man, there's terrible stuff. I couldn't cope with that. Again, I think I would just not want to go to work. Crack up. Too emotional for that shit. Other people's feelings pass on to me too quickly, and I rely on my feelings a lot. And when I read about that TMFJ stuff, I think that's what it said. I think that I do trust in my feelings a lot, even when it might seem illogical to do so. And trusting my feelings is, yeah, it's got me far in life, actually. These villages just get more traditional and more beautiful the further south you come towards the Alps. Oh, I want to live here. Maybe it'd be a nice place to retire to. But from a job's point of view, it must be absolute pants. Well, you get those people, don't you, that have a family and they like live in the city, like the man of the family lives in the city during the week and then just sees his family at the weekend. I think that's so sad. You only spend 2 days of the week together. 2 days out of 7. It's not enough. Maybe if you hate each other, that's fine, but then why are you together? What an individuation. It's not enough. It looks like a painting. This is proper farmland now. Look at this. This is where I live. This is not far from where I live. My mum came to visit us a few weeks ago and I was bloody ill. I had bloody food poisoning and we ended up just staying indoors a lot, which I guess was nice because we could chat and stuff. But I really wanted to show her stuff like this. I wanted to show her the Alps and villages that look so cute, like this. Just stuff that's completely different to England. I wanted to show her all of this. And we'll be able to next time, because now we have a car and we didn't have a car before. I'll have to pay for her to come over when I have a job. I mean, when I get money from my job, which I now have, yes. Yeah, I wanted to show her this. I'm definitely going to bring her here. The amount of time that's taken someone to paint on their house. It's quite windy here. Look at that flag. What is that? It's an artist garden. Hi, Schloss Neuschwanstein. Schloss Neuschwanstein. Oh yeah, kite man. It's so beautiful. Just gotta keep looking at it. Imagine you lived here and that was your view every day. So this must be Füssen. Füssen? I don't know how you say it really. Stadt Füssen. Big castle with big walls and stuff. It looks really traditional. It looks really nice. Yeah, really traditional. I like it. Oh. It smells like cake with cinnamon. Ooh, it smells good. And it kind of looks like it would smell like that as well, doesn't it? Pine trees, cake, cinnamon, sugar. So yeah, this is our aim for the day. This is it. This is where we're stopping. I'm not kidding either. We're going to McDonald's. Fuck Schloss Neuschwanstein. I want some sausage. And you can get sausage at McDonald's here. It's fucking amazing.